will be bold and heal every bit of my heart. No sign of danger. Make a clean break, make a new start. I've been here before.
Namaste. Good morning, and welcome to Karmic Roads weekly video blog. This is episode 1 for June 17th, 2017. The lovely song we were just listening to is by a very beautiful, very talented, and very amazing woman that I know named Hillary Comey. And you could find out how to spell that right here. So you can go check her out on Facebook, or you could shoot on over to her iTunes and buy it. And I guarantee you'll buy it and listen to it a billion times over again because it's just that good. I recently had the opportunity to go on a 6,000-mile multi-state music tour with her and some other musicians, and I can't tell you guys enough, you need this music in your life. It'll rock your world. It'll blow your mind. Check her out. Hillary Comey. And we're going to do that every week. I'm going to pick a different one of my amazingly talented musician friends and plug one of their songs in there so that we can keep this creativity and art spreading to the world. This mutual network that we have is how we make it happen. We support each other and we got each other's backs, and I want y'all to know I got y'all's backs. So starting with Miss Hillary Comey. Again, you can find out how to spell that right here in case you didn't write it down a second ago. Hillary Comey. Check her out. So I've decided to do this video blog on a weekly basis every Saturday. I kind of ran a little test last Tuesday and I really liked how it felt. So I think I'm going to roll with it. Kind of the same way I did last Tuesday. Going to throw some poetry out there at you. We could talk about it. We're going to make fun of some news because it's always fun. I'll leave you with a quote to get your Saturday going on a good, positive note. And I might have a surprise for you at the very end. We'll see. It's not much, but I do what I can. So I have learned some things since last Tuesday. First of all, I have my poems and my quotes all laid out, mise en place, everything in its place, as they say. So I don't have to waste 3 minutes of your time searching through my phone for the quote that I lost an hour ago. Got to be on top of my game. Got that. Also, got a pot of coffee with me this time because I ran out last time and that was just not a good place to be. So now I'm armed with preparedness and caffeine, and we're going to make this thing happen. So the poem I would like to share with you today is called Invictus. And this poem, it's very, very personal to me. It's helped me through a lot of really hard, dark times in my life, and I've shared it with other people to help them get through some times in their lives. And it's just a very, very powerful poem. It's 4 stanzas of written words that have literally changed the world. And it just goes to show how powerful words are and how powerful of an influence that you can have in this world through your art and creativity. So if you've never heard Invictus before, you're in for a treat. And if you have heard it before, then I'm sure you won't mind hearing it again, obviously. Very cool poem, though, from Winston Churchill to Timothy McVeigh, actually. This poem has reached through all parts of the world, to all different types of people, all different states of heart. And it actually was a poem that Nelson Mandela used to read and share in prison to help him through his time there, which I always found really interesting. I think I'm just going to read it. I have a couple other things that I want to comment about it, but I can wait till the very end of this poem. Um, and it is called, once again, Invictus by William Ernest Henley. And it goes like this. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody, but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how strait the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Invictus by William Ernest Henley. Wonderful, wonderful poem. And I might share with you how that poem was written. William Ernest Henley had one of his legs amputated. This was written back in the late 1800s. Not a good time for that to happen. And he had just been told that he was going to have his second leg amputated for similar reasons. And facing that, he decided to not take that for an answer, and he sought out some crazy off-the-wall physician who believed that he could save his leg, and through many, many surgeries to his leg, actually succeeded in saving his leg. And as he was laying there in the hospital recovering from all these surgeries and trying to get his strength back, and after going through this horrible, horrible experience, he wrote Invictus in that hospital. And it's just one of those things, that goes to show that no matter how bad things are in our lives, it's all perspective, and we are in control of our own fates. We're the captains of our souls and the outcomes from the decisions that we make. So, Invictus, great poem. I hope that that's a good way to start your Saturday. So, at this point, let's make fun of some news. So let's, on a lighter note, today I'm just going to NBC News, weird news. I'm gonna go to a different place every time. And like I said, haven't read these yet. Just gonna go through them and just see what we find. So let's see here. Woman on phone falls through open sidewalk doors. I always wanted to see something like that. Like, I love just how people walk around like this, all day long, oblivious of the outside world. I don't know. That's why I'm kind of worried for like virtual reality and social media to merge, because you're just going to have people walking around in virtual reality headsets falling into holes and getting hit by cars. And man, people, take your faces out of your phones. There's a whole big world out there. Moving on. Let's see here. We got man from Florida crashes into fire hydrant and drowns. Ay, tough break, man. Like, what are the odds of crashing into a fire hydrant and then drowning in it? Whew. We are mortal beings, people. You never know what's going to happen. Live every day as the last. Drug smuggler turns meth into art. I like that. There's a little picture of a vase on there. Yeah, see. I like that. They'd be all sitting in their house and someone would be like, "Hey, I love that beautiful blue vase that you have." "Oh, thank you. That's my Heisenberg." Ridiculous. Drug smuggler turns meth into art. Whatever. Alright. Desperate male, white rhino, joins Tinder in effort to mate. I love when people do this. I actually had a friend join Tinder as a horse once, and he was showing me some of the messages that he got. Like, and if you guys want to find a wife, put yourself up on Tinder as an animal and hide your face. Surefire way. What else do we have? Ooh. Welcome to Cat Island, where felines outnumber humans. This is great. There's an island that has cats that outnumber humans. I think we've just figured out the answer to all these old ladies who are hoarding cats. Like, why don't we just give them free tickets to Cat Island, and then all the crazy cat ladies can live on Cat Island? I think that that's a not a far leap, and I think that we're solving real life problems here on Karmic Roads. So move all of the crazy cat ladies to Cat Island. I think it's a good plan. Chanting over pics of Trump, Kim Jong-un shamans perform world peace ritual. There is so much contradiction in that article title that I just don't even know what to say. But Kim Jong-un shamans and world peace should never be used in the same sentence. Let's see. 12-year-old delivers baby boy. Good for you, man. Been there. I know what it's like. Man, you got some gut. Everybody should aspire to be like this 12-year-old. And every 12-year-old should know how to deliver a child. Just in case. Who knows? And let's do one more. These are kind of lame, weird news articles today, but this one's good. Man tries to steal 15 bottles of oil in his pants. Who needs 15 bottles of oil? I don't understand. And why would you try and steal them in your pants? And why would you try and steal them in your pants all at once? There's a lot wrong with this news article. After I finish doing this video blog post, I think I'm going to go back and read that because I'm dying to know what you need 15 bottles of oil for. So that was fun, making fun of the crazy news in the world today. What a crazy world we live in, right? Just absolutely nuts. It's nice to be reminded of that. So, anyway, I shared with you an awesome poem that I love a lot. I've made fun of some news with you guys, and I think I'm going to wrap it up here, and I'm going to leave you with this quote, which is going to blow your mind and send you off into your Saturday with pep in your step and fire in your heart. It's the idea anyways. And then I'm going to leave you guys with that little surprise and enjoy. And I hope you've enjoyed today's episode of Karmic Roads, and I will see you next week. So, this is a quote by Edward Abbey, and it goes, "May your trails be crooked, winding, lonesome, dangerous, leading to the most amazing view. May your mountains rise high into and above the clouds. May your rivers flow without end, meandering through pastoral valleys, tinkling with bells, past temples and castles and poets' towers, into a dark primeval forest where tigers belch and monkeys howl, through miasmal and mysterious swamps, and down into a desert of red rock, blue mesas, domes and pinnacles and grottos of endless stone, and down again into a deep, vast, ancient, unknown chasm, which bars of sunlight blaze on profiled cliffs, where deer walk across the white sand beaches, where storms come and go as lightning clangs upon the high crags, where something strange and more beautiful and more full of wonder than your deepest dreams awaits for you." Edward Abbey. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Karmic Roads, Episode 1 for June 17th, 2017. Have a wonderful Saturday. It was a pleasure spending this morning with you. Enjoy what's coming next, because it's gold.
You were gonna come to me, and here you are. But you better choose carefully, 'cause I am capable of anything, and Just be sure before give it all to me, all to me. So you play with magic, you should know what you're falling for. Baby, don't take too late, 'cause I'm coming at you like a dog horse. Are you ready for perfect storm, perfect storm? 'Cause what's your mind, what's your mind? Let's get going back. Play with magic, you should know what you're falling for. Baby, don't take it too late, 'cause